Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you could strum through a song called Up All Night by Jodi, Pardi. And we're going to start on a G major chord, and we end up capoing this on the 2nd fret to match the recording. But the way you play G major, first finger goes to A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and the third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now through the song, you may want to think about taking the 3rd fret, or another G you might want to play around with, is taking 3rd finger and going to the B string 3rd fret and using the pinky on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And that's another way you could play your G major through the song. And then from the G, we're going to be going to a D major chord. The way you play D major, first finger goes to the G string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E string on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord. It sounds really, really happy. And then from the D major, we're going to be going to a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger goes to the D string on the 2nd fret, and third finger goes to the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord. It sounds really, really happy. Now another C you may want to think about through the song, though, is something called C major 9. The way you play C major 9. First finger goes to the D on the 2nd fret, second finger on the A string on the 3rd fret, third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret, and the pinky on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major 9, and it sounds really, really happy. And that's a lot of our song actually, is kind of working that G, D major, C major, C major. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the G and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, up, G, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through our intro and our verse progression. We'd have G with a down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, D, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, C, down, down, up. Now another strum pattern I would think about using through the song, though, is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're kind of dividing that into 2 parts with our down, down, up, down, up. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the G and do it down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you do on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you're doing it down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you're doing an up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you're going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, G, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, down, G, down, 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 up, down, down. So we tried that through our verse and our intro and our chorus progression. We'd have G down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, D, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, G, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, D, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. And then we'll basically be repeating that, but at the very end of our chorus, we have this really cool hit where you'll kind of hear the bass playing a 2nd fret on the A string and then 3rd fret on the A string. So it's kind of doing a B, C, B, C, and you can kind of back that up with chords by doing a G chord and then a C chord and And then you may want to kind of kill the strings with your right hand. So you're going G, C, kill it, G, C, kill it. And then we'll kind of be going back and repeating a lot of that until we get to our bridge part, or solo. And that kind of becomes our bridge part, where at the very beginning of our solo, we actually kind of follow that same verse progression of that G, D, C, C. And then we go to a D major chord, and then a C major chord, and then a D major chord, and then we go to a C major chord. You may want to think about kind of doing a build up on that, kind of with just downs. So I'm doing 8 downs on that last C. Down, 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 down. So we tried that with our down, down, up, down, up through the bridge. You'd have D with a down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, C, down, 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 down. Or if we're doing that with our 16th pattern, we have D with a down, 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 up, down, 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 C, down, 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 C, down, 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 C, down, 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 down. And then we'll be going into our last chorus. But to play along with Jodi, instead of starting on a G major chord, it's actually starting on an A major chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 2nd fret, and now your G major is really an A major chord, your D major is really an E major chord, and your C major is really a D major chord. So to take it from the very, very beginning, we could work kind of our intro and our verse with just our down, down, up, down, up. And then you have G with down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up. On the 16th, you'd have G down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. And then at the very end, we'd be repeating that until we get to the end of our chorus, where we got kind of that G, C hit, G, C hit, and then we kind of end up with kind of a waiting G at the very end of that first chorus. Now something else that I would think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the G chord, you can do the low E string for the bass, and then keep your down, up, down, up. So bass, down, up, down, up. Then on the D chord, you have the D string for your bass. D bass, down, up, down, up. And on the C chord, you have the A string for your bass. C with an A bass, down, up, down, up. So we tried that next verse that way. We'd have G with low E bass, down, up, down, D with a D bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, down, G with low E bass, down, up, down, D with a D bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, up. Or if we tried that with our 16th pattern, you could do G with kind of a bass, down, 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 D with a D bass, down, 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 C with an A bass, down, 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 C with an A bass, down, 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 G with low E bass, down, 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 D with a D bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down. Then we'd be repeating that until we get to the end of our second chorus, and we kind of have those big hits again where we got the G, C, and then from there, then we'd be going into our solo part. So we could try that with a bass, down, up, down. We'd have G with the bass, down, up, down, D with a D bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, up. Or we could try the solo with the 16th pattern. We have G with the bass, down, 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 D with the D bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down. Then we go into our bridge part. So we tried that with a bass, down, up, down. We'd have D with a bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, D with a D bass, down, down, C, down, 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 down. pattern. We'd have D with the bass. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, C with an A bass. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, D with an E bass. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, C, down, 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 down. And then from there, then we'd be going into our last chorus. And our last chorus, it almost feels like we do just kind of a big down on the G, and you maybe want to kind of do that down, kill it idea. And then we do our D kind of that same way. And then we go to our C for a 2-hit. So we go kind of down, down, kill it. And then we do that again. C, down, down, kill it. And then from there, then we're going right back into our progression where we got the G with the bass. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, C with an E bass. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, C with an A bass. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, C with an A bass. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then we're back into our G, C hit. So we got a G, C hit, G, C hit. And then we go back into our intro for our outro. So we're going to our G, C. And then we got a big G at the very, very end. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Up All Night. So good luck!